Hi, gorgeous Leos. I'm so excited to be talking to my Leo family. Because, you know, last month we were talking about that freedom to love again, which just started. We were hitting the tip of the iceberg in December, Leo fam, with the energetic shift that was occurring. And I hope that I iterated in that it was the tip of the iceberg, and that now we are shifting into a new energetic phase, and it looks and feels really different than anything before now. And it's a little bit of a slow process. Now, you know, I'm not gonna do a ton with the astrology today, Leos. I'm sitting here just after Saturn left, filming this just after Saturn leaves our 5th house there, right? Sagittarius right into the 6th house of, you know, how we're taking care of our health and our bodies and our day-to-day routines, which is a whole thing. You know, we're on the tip of the iceberg with that too. So important for Leos to do their self-care coming up here, real self-care, absolutely. But I want to do a really intuitive reading because I am feeling this sense here that, you know, when you finish a big exam, if you're in school and you've been in school for months and you've been doing tons of homework assignments and papers and research, and you've had that final presentation or that final exam, you know how like you go home after that and you think you're gonna go out and celebrate or do something really flashy, but you end up just going home and sleeping for 15 hours. I feel like at the beginning of January here, there's gonna be a feeling of that, like calm, kind of like the calm after the storm, you know? And honestly, I think it's gonna be a really, really, really beautiful time, but it's got this healing, quiet nature to it, the way that you sleep after a big test, a big trial, a big time of learning, stress, anything like that. I'll say a little bit about the moon cycle, and then we'll get into the intuitive. I'm shuffling away. So we have on the very first day of the year, of the new year, on the January 1st, we have the Cancer full moon in the 6th house, or the 12th house, I'm so sorry, the 12th house. So there's that spiritual new moon or full moon, you know, it highlights the behind the scenes energy, that 12th house energy of like the mystery of life, the secret of life. So it's very soulful and spiritual. It's a great time to rest and reflect and be kind to yourself and be soft to yourself. Then we have the Capricorn new moon on the 16th, and that's in your 6th house of how you're taking care of yourself. So you may be feeling that urge to get a new health thing going and to start really just getting prepped for a really great year. I mean, that's going to be a lot of what this energy is saying to you with the Cancer and the Capricorn moon phases, that you're getting prepped for a high power year. So it's a great time to take care of your emotional, spiritual health and your physical health on both levels. This is a great time to do that. And that's what that moon is telling you. But then we hit January 31st, and that is when the Leo full moon happens, the eclipse happens, a full eclipse happens on the 31st. And we had that solar eclipse in August, the Leo solar eclipse, big deal. A lot was happening in that August time for Leos. Well, you know, with this oppositional lunar eclipse, so we're almost 6 months on the other side, right? We're getting close to 6 months away. We're going to be finishing out whatever that 6 months was. So while I said it is the tip of the iceberg, right? I said it was the tip of the iceberg with Saturn leaving, with this energetic shift. This Leo eclipse is continuing that trend, and it's heavy, you guys. This is big stuff. And I really do feel that sense of like, it's very peaceful energy, and I love that. I love how peaceful I'm feeling. I'm in a really tender spot, and I'm excited to see what the cards have to say because I just turned them over. And I'm excited to talk to you about what's going on, and I'm just turning them over right now and taking it all in. Okay, this is a month about healing. Because here's the thing, you were released from your lessons in December. You were released from an old way of doing things. You were released from feeling that you had to be one way, love one way, live one way. You were released from people and situations that didn't feel good to you. And now you're out, Stockholm syndrome a little bit, right? You're out, you're ready to push forward, and yet there is something about this time that is so deep. It's so deep. You're gonna, as you open a new door on life, as you open a new door on love and just getting things done, feeling energized again, as we hit Aquarius season on January 19th, late on the 19th, 20th, you know, you're starting to feel that energy to be doing things again in life. We have the Page of Wands first out of the gate. That's great. It is so funny when you start to open doors and it starts to be easy again after a time of it being hard, a time of it being lonely, a time of it being confusing, and you're taking all that in. When you start to open those new doors, it suddenly triggers anything that was left over, any old fears you might have, any old distrust you might have. We talked about that a little bit in December, but I'm seeing it. So Page of Wands, something's lighting up here. This is really good energy for Leos because this is all about setting a light, setting something afire, right? In a great way. So this is an opportunity. This can be a new partnership. This can be a new friendship. This can be a new work opportunity. This could be a lot of different things, but the Page of Wands opens it up, lights that fire and says, okay, you said you're ready. Let's light the fire. Bring it in. And then what happens is it pulls up the Four of Cups and the Moon. So here's that, you know, watery Cancer full moon at the beginning of the month. And this, for me, these three cards are really speaking about that first week of the month, first week of the new year. But I love this energy because what this is doing is it's showing you, it's very mirror focused energy that we have here. So we have this page showing up, you're starting to open again. You're starting to feel the sunlight on your skin, but you're realizing that you have this depth of healing that you're doing. Now, this is really peaceful energy, and I actually like it. The Four of Cups is culmination, right? You're sitting, you're taking in what those cups were, what these old cups were, so that you're preparing for this. And it's really deep. You know, this is 12th house stuff. The moon is there in your 12th house, and it is saying, you know, that powerful spiritual side of yourself, the side of yourself that has been slashed out, the side of yourself that has felt heartache or surprise or loss, is your most powerful asset this month, Leos, especially at the beginning of the month. So as much as you're going to want to be in your full fire power, you're going to want to be you're going to want to be that Leo. You're going to want to be that Leo. But it's okay to be in this quieter, softer space, and it's actually going to really be empowering. If you go here, if you go into this watery 12th house energy, if you go into these deep places here, I tell you what, manifestation is really easy. It's really easy. And whatever this is that starts a journey with you could actually stick around for a long time. However, on the surface, this type of energy doesn't look flashy and it's not exciting, and it may be a little bit like, where's the action? Saturn's out of our 5th house. We can move on now. But you know what? When you're setting up for a really, really, really big opportunity, the real power comes in the behind the scenes water energy. And water is extremely important for Leos right now. That watery energy is where you are going to be leveraging your power. And it sounds strange to say, it's just one of these intuitive things I feel. And I mean water as the intuitive source, as the source where you get the knowing. That is where Leo's power is going to be, especially the first half of January. You're setting the stage. You're the stage manager. You're getting the props in place, but you're doing it on the psychic level. So it's heavy. This is deep, you guys. This is so deep. And I was feeling this like weight and this heaviness before I started our reading today. You know, I save Leos. I tend to like to save talking with you guys for when I'm in a really good mood and I'm feeling vivacious because you're my family and I love you so, so much. But I realized that I needed to talk to you when I was feeling this weight because this is part of what's going on the first half of the month. Now, as we start to move towards that Aquarian season, we have some new insights coming in. So we have the Two of Swords, the Devil, and the Ten of Cups. And this is a really interesting combination of energies, my Leo friends. And this is why leverage the Four of Cups and Moon energy at the beginning of the month, because it's going to be quiet. It's that Bjork song. It's Oh So Quiet. Have any of you heard that song? This reading is like that. Oh my gosh, that is this reading. So here's the thing. You're going to be coming out of that watery, quiet time where there hasn't been much movement into a fork in the road. So Two of Swords, it's funny. For me, it's the bridge between being in the watery intuitive and acting, because it's like you still can't move. You're still having to rely on your intuition, but yet there's something asking you to make a decision. There's something asking you to choose a path. Choose the supportive path or choose the unsupportive path, but something has to be chosen here. And, you know, you have this devil showing up. This devil, man. So this could be a Capricorn energy, but that's not really where this is going. The devil is asking you to look at how you viewed relationships in the past, how you viewed partnership and work. Honestly, it doesn't have to just be about love, but how you viewed your most important commitments in life, because the devil is associated with obsession and being trapped, right? And Leos don't want to be trapped. They do not want to be trapped. As loyal and as loving as you all are, being trapped for a Leo is the worst thing. Cats do not want to be in a cage. And you've had some experiences that have burnt you over the last few years when it comes to relationship and work that have left you feeling as though you've been trapped. Mentally, psychologically, especially, heart-wise. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm feeling it. I hope I don't cry here, but that release of those wounds, like I was saying, there's something lighting you up. That Capricorn new moon. You're going to be going into that cellar and thinking about why this hurt so much and why it's not going to happen again. And it has something to do with whatever this communication is, whatever this message is that's trying to get through to you, whatever this is, it's like saying that you need to make a decision. This energy is old stuff. You know, this could be a person coming in, somebody from the past who's coming in and trying to stir up drama and trying to get you all riled up. This could also just be within yourself, just looking back over it, finding peace in it. However, you guys, Ten of Cups is the third one in this set. Ten of Cups. This is happiness. This is what partnership looks like. Love, enjoyment, sunshine, freedom, the ability to share, enjoy. And the thing is, what I'm seeing here, like I said with the tip of the iceberg thing, oh, if you can get into this watery, deep, dark cellar place. And I feel like I'm always saying this to Leos, but I just think that, you know, Leos, you guys have it down when it comes to being such great presenters and so good at showing a good face and being caregivers and giving of yourself. And that's so powerful. It is so powerful. But I think sometimes it feels as though that's the skill set that's going to get you through. And the thing is, Leos, you have another skill set. It's hidden. It's secret. It's in your secret 12th house. It's in the Cancer. It's in your water. And it's in your cellar. And the thing is that part of what has shaped and molded you over the last few years has been your increasing ability to utilize that skill set to be happier and to get what you want and to be much more in alignment with what you want and to set healthy boundaries and to make healthy choices instead of just caring for other people until you are destroyed. You know, because I know you guys, because I'm one of you. If you keep pushing yourself to give like that, you will feel this energy, right? And you know that now. You know that. You've learned it by practice. And now you're headed here. You are headed home to this kind of relationship. And this is more a testament to 2018 as a whole than anything else. But look, this is for you. This is here for you. And it's fueled by the wounds that you have taken on in order to grow. Now, I'm going to continue this theme of healthy boundaries. Read some Brene Brown. I'm not going to tell you to do that, but I personally have been getting a lot of fuel from Brene Brown, who writes about vulnerability and boundaries. And I think probably of all the people that I can think of that need that kind of advice and energy, it would be Leos. I love you all so much. Because here's the last 3 cards, and they're beautiful, and they really show what's coming up here. So we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Strength card, and we have the 3 of Swords. So you know who's good at boundaries? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, and it's funny, I think you guys are, oh my gosh, I think you know what's going to happen here this month, what I'm feeling? Somebody's coming in and giving you ultimatums and telling you what you need to do and saying, I want you, I need you, and this could be work or relationships or family even, or friendships. Somebody's coming in trying to tell you that you need to be doing things for them, or that, pulling on that Leo heart because it's there and they know it. And you're going to be like, no, that doesn't work for me. You know what works for me? Taking care of myself. Now, the one thing with the Queen of Swords to look out for, if you do find that you're in a situation where you're going to tell somebody that they can step back because you're not going to be that for them. You can't be that support for them all the time. You can't fill that role for them all the time. The Queen of Swords can be a little biting. She can be a little harsh. She can cut unnecessarily harshly. That's one of the things with her. She can cut unnecessarily harshly. And the Strength card is the Leo card. So here you are in your full manifestation. With that lunar eclipse could really bring up some people from anybody you were dealing with in August. That eclipse at the very end of the month, we're in Aquarius season, we're in the 7th house there with relationships, could really bring up some people, some situations, some memories, some things that were painful. Here's that 3 of Swords. Here's that remembrance of pain. I'm not saying that's where you're going. I actually don't think that at all, because the thing with this triplet kit here, right, is that we have these swords on either side, but what's anchoring it is the Strength card. And the Strength card is saying, you don't have to be there anymore, and you're not choosing it. You are not choosing it. In fact, if I was going to say anything, I think you're going to break somebody else's heart. Not that that's on you though, you guys. So don't take it like that, please. I'm going to pull one last card because this is just so powerful. But if I was going to say anything, I would say that you guys are going to get to be the ones for once who get to say no. If you feel like other people have been saying no and the world's been saying no and there's been a lot of no's and a lot of false starts, what's funny about this month is it's almost, like a cat that's been saved from like a bad home. What cards fell out? Oh, 9 of Cups and the King of Wands. Oh my God, I love this. This is where you're headed. Whatever this air Capricorn energy, this slicing energy that's been in your life, oh, you're headed to such better things, you guys. 9 of Cups, emotional health, emotional happiness, fulfillment. King of Wands, that's your tribe right there. King of Wands, your tribe meeting you. It could be love, it could be family, it could be... By you setting this boundary with whoever is showing up with this eclipse energy, whatever is showing up with this eclipse energy, because something wants to knock on your door, because guess what, Leos? You're addictive as hell. And people want it. They want the goods. They want the juice. And they don't realize how much they want it till it's gone. But when you're done, you're done. And you're done. And you're saying no, and you're setting the boundary. And that is so good for you. Because what it's doing is it is releasing that. I mean, this month is kind of a homework month. It's I know I just said that there is an exam and now you're just tired and you're taking a nap, and you are taking a nap. You're integrating all that information. But in setting this boundary, you release energy to allow in the happiness that you want, and it's all around you. The path is clear. The path is clear, but it has everything to do with you saying no. No. No is a powerful word, Leo. It's an elusive word for a long time, but once you learn how to use it, oh man, is it the best thing ever. And I do think that you are going to have to learn to utilize no this month. It's all leading up. This is a very climactic month I'm seeing here in the reading. We start with this quiet 12th house, introspection, full moon. We're going in there, we're thinking about our spiritual and our physical health and getting intentions set. It's a great time, beginning of the year for that. And then you get to use those skills right away. Like, we're not even wasting time here. You're going straight into go mode, Leos. Wow. And here's the thing, you know, you are going to be revisiting little bits of pain, little bits of feelings of loss and failure and all those things that went down in those 3 years that Saturn was messing with you. I know. And you're going to be having little twinges of it. Nothing that's overpowering, but you are going to be visiting that. But you're going to also be noticing that you are in your full power. And that when you embrace that, it'll feel a little uncomfortable. But as soon as you do, you get exactly what you really want. Which is emotional fulfillment and to be with your tribe. To be with your pride. I think Leos thrive so well if they are with a pride. If they are with a pride, they're a pride of people who love them for their nature, support them, get them, adore them with no effort whatsoever. And that's how it should be, because quite honestly, the people that try and put you down, the people who feel that you are uncomfortable or that they want to control you, they want to suck from you. They're uncomfortable because you are so shining and strong. And it tends, and I know that's uncomfortable to be so shining and strong. That's the thing. We've talked about that before. It's uncomfortable. So you try and give it away to people, and people will take it because they're like, good, because it makes me uncomfortable that you are so strong. It makes me uncomfortable that you are such a star. It makes me uncomfortable that you are so empowered deep down. And I'll take it from you because that way I can hang out with you. And that way I can feel a little better too. You're done with that. You have graduated. And you are suddenly out in this new territory that looks very different than anything you've had before. And so I'm giving you some encouragement, because while it may feel that you're taking steps backwards this month, you might feel that. You might really be like, Sarah, what the hell? This month isn't that great. I feel like I'm going back to where I was 6 months ago. Well, eclipses will do things like that. But the thing is, you're not. You've just gained a whole bunch of skills, and it's starting to feel natural, and you're starting to be in new territory that you've never been in before. So take it all with you. I love you guys so much. I'm really excited for the power of no this month and the power of boundaries. I'm going to leave my website, my email, and my Instagram in the description box. Please get in touch with me. I love working one-on-one with my family, my Leo tribe, my Leo pride. You guys are everything to me. You are my heart and soul. I am with you on this journey, believe me. And I'm so curious to see where we all end up this coming month, this beautiful January. Take it in. Empowerment is on its way. I love you so much. I will see you in February. Sending you all the best. Mwah.